Hey, parents, students, Mexico leaders, we are so excited for Mexico just a couple of weeks away. This weekend specifically on all of our campuses, we are going to be collecting student passports, turning in all final paperwork. So we want you to read the rest of this email as there's campus specific information about this weekend specifically and getting all of that final paperwork in this weekend as we prep to go to Mexico. One of the things I want to bring to your attention this year that we are actually as a staff very excited about. This year for Mexico, we are asking all students, all high school students, that when we cross over the border, from here in the States into Mexico, that we're going to ask all adult leaders to collect all the cell phones of their students. We're going to give you some bins to keep those in, and we're going to ask students this year that they wouldn't have their cell phones the week during Mexico. Here's our heart behind this. Our heart is that we want to make sure that there are no distractions for students. We want to make sure that every student can have 7 days where they can truly encounter God and not have an opportunity really to escape into the world of their phone, even if it's just through taking photos and different things like that. What we've thought through is, I know a lot of concerns, some concerns will come up of like, how do students wake up in the morning because they don't have alarm clocks? We play Hakuna Matata every single morning, or whatever that song is from The Lion King. We wake students up. In terms of being able to get in touch with a student if there's a reason to get in touch with them in Mexico, every team has several adults on that team who have phones on them. We have our base camp team that has phones there also. We have a team here in California that's communicating with us down there. So, and no student at any time in Mexico, in country, is without an adult. So there's always a way to be in contact with students through that. There are some students who need their cell phones for medical reasons, with insulin and different things like that. Those students will be exempt from this and be able to hold on to their phones as it has to do with their health. I'll tell you this as a student pastor. This past summer, we took about 600 kids to high school camp, and we had a no cell phone policy at high school camp this summer. And what was amazing is at the end of the week, we had 16-year-old students coming up to us and other staff members and said, "Thank you for taking my phone away this week, because I had an opportunity to connect with God." I know this might seem a little rash. It might feel like, oh goodness, there's so many other things to think through. But really, we've put so many safety precautions in that cell phones really are just can become a distraction for students. Whether you're looking to take photos and it's like, oh, how do I take photos? We have photo teams that are taking pictures all over Mexico of what's going on during the week. But then also you as a team, as the adults, just a couple adults on each team, create an album, be taking photos throughout the week, and we can share those things when we get back. If you have any specific questions about what we're doing with cell phones this year, feel free to go ahead and contact your student pastor, your local student pastor, and they can answer those questions for you. Otherwise, I ask that you really continue to read the rest of this email as we have some really pertinent information about your campus specifically. We are so amazed at what God has already done through all these trainings with this over 1,100 people that we're taking down to Mexico, and we're pumped to see what he does in this week as he brings all things complete in himself through God the Father. Hey, we're excited. We're just about 2 weeks away. Can't wait to be with you, Mexico.